All right. What's going on? What's going on? Okay.
Happened to me.
All right.
You know
Well,
what I'm trying to say, bro. Like,
all
I don't know
right.
what was going on. I had to go to the other
Okay. All
thing.
right. Hey, y'all, I got a quick emergency. Well, not emergency. I got to handle something real quick. Can y'all just
Yeah.
get it going, get the talking, and I'll be right back. One quick second,
yeah, I
okay?
know what you're saying.
I was What did you think about the finale, Tamika? Because I was now we know where that origin, the whole beginning from the first season, how that played out. We see how it happened. And now we were saying it all along that it was Missy, right? Not
Mm-hmm.
Missy,
Mara.
Maya,
Yeah, we had
Mara.
it right.
So yeah, so
What's
we
up,
had it right with
beautiful?
that. And I did get unsure of it at one time because we was thinking it was gonna be the new
Exactly. They
lady.
tried to do the okey doke on us.
Yes, but I can't stand Shauna.
Yeah.
I just think she really needs to go.
hmm
I'm
I
trying
loved
not
it.
to.
I felt like they gave us a lot of answers, but
Mm-hmm.
left some things open. But it was a couple things I was right about. It was a couple things I'm like, wait a minute, where we going? Like I was genuinely nervous. I want to see how it was going to unfold, how it was going to play out, because we know some of the parts, but we don't know the stuff that's in the middle, all the ingredients, and what they was going to be up to. So it was definitely interesting to see how that played out, and even how they did the Mara thing with her taking off the clothes, and we had some switcheroos going on and everything. So I was here for it. I thought they did good. Yeah, Shauna, she deserved everything she get and more. Okay, more and more. She is definitely the villain. And we
Yeah.
see how she was created. Like we see what made that happen. And this made me even madder that Natalie is gone. Cause y'all know I always love some Natalie. And this
Yeah, I
just
like
really,
Natalie too.
yeah. I was like, my girl Nat. She went through some, I mean, they all went through it and it all came out in different ways, but sheesh. Now we see why she needed the help that she was did. It's crazy how all of them didn't get more help though. Like, can we agree that these girls was failed?
Yeah.
It wasn't even like they didn't have the access and the means. I mean, some didn't, but a lot did. And what did y'all do besides torture damn Lottie? Like, what real help did y'all give them? That's just crazy.
You know what I was surprised about the most
Hmm.
is that I'm glad that Mitzi changed her mind and started working with Natalie, but I
Yeah.
just feel like it's messed up how they let how they let this drag on that long where they could have left when they was deciding to leave, and Mitzi was so quiet about it and indecisive. Kind of like I just didn't like the way that played out.
Hmm.
You know what's going on with my thing.
Yeah. Oops, I think she got.
All right. I'm sorry, y'all.
That's
I had
okay.
we're having the motion. Where she
I
go?
think she got knocked out. She was saying something about her thing was acting up.
Uh I had to set up an Uber for my son or something.
That's
Something with his debit
okay.
card. You know how it is. Look, Tamika, you got a son, you know. It don't
Hmm.
matter. It don't matter how old they get. Them Negroes still need us. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they do.
they always act like I'm grown. I don't need this. I don't. Yeah, and then you calling me because you need to live home. You need an Uber ride home. Still, so what if I was out of town? What if I was well, I'm incapacitated? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, y'all want to hear my damn family business? Good. It just never ends. Y'all know it
I
don't
had to
never
go out
end.
and come back in because
Hmm.
I couldn't hear anything in the studio.
Oh,
Um
okay, okay. Well, thank y'all for holding it down for a minute. And I am pissed. Look, I got 1,000. Remember, I've been doing really good to me. I told you I was gonna cut down my slides, right? I've been doing pretty good.
Hmm.
Day, I
with
got
the
probably 100 damn.
finale.
I got 100 slides a day. I'm so pissed off I actually wanted to get my damn computer right here and toss it across the room. I'm so angry. I'm
Hmm.
angry. I'm really mad. Normally on these shows that we review, I just curse the people out. I talk. I make fun. I know their
Hmm.
characters. I just make fun and cut up. We have a good time. But I
Yeah.
actually was getting mad. I actually was getting mad as I'm watching it. Like I actually was getting goosebumps on my arm. I was getting pissed because I just
Hmm.
felt like Shauna and I'm excuse me, it's 9 as after 9, I'm gonna cut. Shauna's a bitch. She's a bitch, and I wish I had was there in the woods. I wish I was there. I would have got a tree trunk and bust upside her head. I really would have
Shauna
Hmm.
taken her out.
and her daughter is trash.
Yeah.
The daughter trash, but Shauna far worse. She is yeah, Callie worse. She bad. But she's only learning from her mother. It's the
Yeah, I
DNA
think
of her
that
mother.
was definitely passed down to her. And even that, I wasn't on the Cali board. Shout out to all of y'all that kept consistently saying it. I got on like maybe 2 episodes back, and the last episode I said, nah, this trick did some shit because she was just doing too much for me.
Yeah,
My eyes
y'all
just
called
kept
it.
twitching when I was
Y'all
looking at
called
her.
y'all called it. Y'all
And
called
I'm
it.
like, come to find out, yeah, I mean, when Lottie was saying all that stuff to her, I get it, because I would have probably been like, that would have scared me too. I don't know that I would have pushed her, but I definitely, because it wasn't like she was just saying, oh, trauma was passed down from you to your mama. She was talking about you, the baby that replaced the other baby you about to take over and all this stuff. I'm like, yeah, that would have scared me too.
All right, give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even think she knew about the baby part.
No, I don't think so.
So I guess she went back and told Jeff everything, her dad. And
Mm-hmm.
Jeff, remember, he broke down where he was like, his wife was making him have a nervous breakdown to me, but he was
Yeah.
still trying to hold it together. But I think for his daughter's sake, that's probably why they left like that. And I'm
Oh
glad
yeah,
they
and we
left that.
said that would be the thing to push him. We kept saying that because I didn't. I feel like if it was just him, he probably would have still stayed there longer, and he would have been. He was accustomed to making excuses for Shauna and just trying to stand there by her. But now it's breaking you down, and you need to be strong. Somebody got to be the damn parent for your child, and obviously it ain't damn Shauna. And being around Shauna ain't helping. So that made perfect sense to me for him to get the hell up out of there. Mm-mm.
I thought Melissa was going. I was like, dang, Melissa was really fighting her too.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
It was really fighting her to keep everything together,
Y- y- y-
Melissa.
I know. Were y'all able to put the message out in the Discord? I didn't get a chance to promote it.
Yeah, I
I
put it in
ain't.
the Discord. I put it in both of them.
Oh, okay, okay. I think Nita's not here with us. I'm gonna remove. I don't think Nita's here with us tonight. I think she had an emergency. So we check on
But if
her.
you on her page, we'll see it.
Yes, 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 yeah. If you're on Nita's page, just still stay there and interact. She'll see the comments and comment later. Yeah, okay, y'all. I can't stand none. I'm so pissed. I'm pissed with everybody for a whole lot of different reasons, but Shauna in that middle picture, I can't stand her. I just as much as I couldn't stand Misty for a long time, but Shauna's worse than everybody. She's worse than everybody. She is the worst. I was really getting pissed off. I said, these people, I don't know what to do with these people. They
That
were
was the only thing that Melissa was right about. Even as the Adele, she said, "This is all Shauna. This is all
I
Shauna
know.
again."
And so look at Natalie. She finds out that Misty, this is from the last episode, that she finds out that she had that black box or whatever, that transmitter thing or whatever it was. And she punched her in the mouth. And I'm glad she did. She punched her dead in her
You mean to
mouth.
tell me we was here all
Hey,
this time and you
Brilla.
seen all of this chaos happen and you
Hey,
ain't
what
do
up, though?
nothing? What's up, Brillo?
Hey,
Yeah,
Brillo.
all that time. And then these two bottom pictures. Why were they beating up on Natalie, or Cause she looked at Misty and told her, "Get out of my face!" Like,
Yeah, they was trying to beat up. They was beating her up. They wanted her to because they they found out about that she gave that knife to that girl.
oh yeah, right.
I
Okay,
forgot her name.
Hannah,
Hannah.
Hannah. That's
Yeah,
right. That's right.
she gave that knife. What did y'all think about
Look at this here, y'all. This
Oh,
guy, this guy.
what did
They put arrows all through his eyes, through his head, and it's like, oh,
what did y'all think about Thaisa?
oh, I'm getting there. I got the pictures. Oh, Moochie got kicked out again. Oh Lord, I think she having bad internet issues. Um, so I heard y'all was talking while I was dealing with the setting up that Uber for my son, but they so this was like a flash. Well, yeah, this was a flashback, right? To make it, she was
Been
um,
kicked out.
yeah,
Sorry.
I understand. Don't worry about it. This here was like a flashback, right? This was when she was.
This was kind of confusing, but then I understood it. Like they was showing how she got here, but I'm like, was she alive? I didn't
No, but
understand
yeah,
it
it
at
looked like
first.
she was alive, but she couldn't have been alive if she talking to
She was at
her.
the morgue.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think they flashing back, but it also kind of was like, you know how with the other two, that's how I took it anyway, interpreted it. How the other two, Van and what was the other one named that they saw
Natalie.
themselves on the plane. I guess
Yeah.
instead of her seeing it in that way, it was like her younger self coming to her at the morgue and then saying like, "It's time. We made a promise," and I'm assuming we was going back and showing her do this at the same time. But whatever promise she felt like she made, I'm assuming that had to do with Callie. It was like she was going saying, "Oh, we going to fulfill it," and I'm like, okay, so I just took it as that was her
I
after.
mean, but did she already know she was going to die because she already had these
That's
candles?
what it seemed like. That's how I took it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, was because it almost like she was dreaming or something. You think she was
Hmm.
dreaming this?
It
Because
seemed like
remember,
a
there was
combination to me,
yeah.
but yeah.
I agree with Moochie. I was a little confused. I mean, we
Hmm.
saw how it ended, but I was a little confused at this part right here. So then so we know that Van. We know Van is gone. Van is wrapped up in the carpet like a burrito. I mean, they got her wrapped up in there. She told Shauna,
Don't
"Don't you
touch
even
her.
touch her." Yeah. And then they started doing all the flashbacks of when they was together, their little love affair and stuff. She really wasn't. I don't think she was ever in love with that wife. She really loved Van.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Ty was ever really in love with that wife like that. I mean, she probably had love for her, but not the same passionate love she has for Van.
No, it was passion with
It was
them.
passion love, like they. I mean, like deep to the core love. So, but when she did this, y'all, I was like, what in the hell are we doing? So
I couldn't
now
believe she did that.
you
And
gonna
and
gut her liver out or her heart and eat it. I think it was her heart. That way
yeah.
they'll be together forever.
And then Shauna, she know what
Now
she
you're gonna be
did
together
too.
forever because anything you eat gotta come out the other end. So
Mm-hmm.
how you gonna be together forever because you eat
I guess
somebody?
whatever she digested.
Well, I don't know. It's just it's all in her head. And then look at the. I thought she was gonna take Shauna out right here and there.
Me too.
Shauna looked scared, and she should have been scared. That oh my goodness, that I can't. I just can't stand Shauna. Oh my goodness. Mm. Well, this is when I heard y'all talking about it when I was on mute. That this is when Misty confronted Callie, and she was spilled the beans. She didn't even deny it. She was once she told her, "Oh, about the DNA and all that," she confessed,
Mm-hmm.
told the whole story, right? So, um, I mean, Walter really found all the information, but then Misty started putting the pieces together. But
That's
Walter,
probably why the father said it was just an accident. He don't even want to know. Talking
hmm
about I'm talking about Lottie's father.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, no, he just said it was an accident. Well, because but how could it be an accident with all them? Who would put candles all up and down the stairs? So
Exactly.
that just seems weird. But they know
He
that
but
she's.
he figured it was one of the cult people.
That's what.
Cause
Yeah,
that's
that's
what
what
it looked like.
I was just gonna say. That yeah, and they know she's cuckoo for cocoa puffs. When she
Mm-hmm.
was a child, she was
Exactly.
so he probably did, and he got like a dementia, Alzheimer's. So he probably just not even putting two and two together about nothing. You know, he just let it go. You know, so because remember he thought Shauna was her,
Mm-hmm.
so he real confused. But she just spilled the beans, and then this is where we see she's told the story to Misty that about the she stole the tape at the house. Then she went to go confront her at the hotel.
And she's like, "Oh, but you came, yeah, cause you stole a tape.
But okay, okay, she said you came, so she trying to make it seem like she's something, like she said you're
Like she
our
was
child and
meant to
all.
be here. That's what it seemed like I got from it. What did you get from it, Tamika?
Yeah, she was telling her she waited what 25 years for this. She was like, you was always supposed to come, and like I said, when you were something about her replacing the baby,
Yeah,
one
because
baby for another
she
baby.
talked about replacing the baby. Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah.
that I was saying to Moochie earlier, like that would have scared me too. Like you going beyond just being like, oh, your mother passed, this down to you or something like that. Because Callie, we already know was doing her investigation and pretty much was piecing things together and little things. I figured she wanted Lottie to tell her more, but I didn't know that it was gonna play out with, the fact that she went there because of Lottie taking the tape. Also, if Callie would have just gave, I mean, her mom still would have been crazy. But if her mother, she would have just gave her mother the damn tape when it first came, then she would have seen the tape, the letter, and everything together, and a lot of this other stuff would have been
Right,
avoided.
it wouldn't have happened. Right, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And then
But
again, I don't trust Shauna. Shauna
no,
probably would have
I mean,
came to New
Shauna
York
was gonna be crazy regardless. But I'm just
regardless, but
saying,
yeah, but she wouldn't have got hooked up into this mess
right.
if she had
And
did
it's
that.
like
But
Exactly.
now she following her to get it back and to find out what happened, but she's not expecting Lottie to start saying, "Oh, you the child that we was waiting for to return." You know what I mean?
well,
Like,
she got mad, and
mm-hmm.
Lottie kept trying to grab her arms and stuff, and she shoved her and pushed her, and then she went flying down the step. So that's how it happened. I think we what was we saying? What was our prediction that we thought before we saw this? What were we saying all season long that we
We
thought
were
who
saying
did?
it was between when they said they
I thought it
had
was
Shauna's
Ty.
DNA.
Mm-hmm. First,
Yeah,
I
I
was
thought it was
thinking if
Ty.
it was possibly Todd. Then it started leaning towards Shauna. And then I kept hearing people say Callie, but I didn't really start paying attention to Callie to like these last
Yes.
two episodes. I started being like, nah, Callie is definitely something she being too, just doing too much, being too extra. And I
Mm-hmm.
felt like it could have been some involvement, pertaining to her. So I said, everybody, shout out to all the people that kept saying Callie because y'all was on it way before
Yeah.
me.
I don't know where our crew at tonight. Everybody must have something going on.
Yeah,
But
but
Mm-hmm.
if can I ask y'all something? If Mitzi found her at the school, why didn't Shauna go there?
Cause Shauna's stupid. I mean, she too wrapped up into every damn thing else, and she was expecting for them to just still be sitting there at the hotel waiting on her. She
right.
Mm-hmm.
wasn't expecting for them
Mhm.
to have up and left.
I was
Exactly.
glad they up and left.
When
Mm-hmm.
she told Jeff right here, told her dad what had happened. And he really realized, he said, I think he realizes now more than ever that his wife was crazy. And that's why he said, look, we just got to, that's why he up and left. He
Mm-hmm.
realized his wife is just batshit crazy. And that's just it. But she said, I'm just like mommy. He said, no, you're not. So,
He was like, I know you. You're not like a
mm-mm, mm-mm. Listen, I think she got some tendencies of being like a, but I don't think she's like Shauna all the way. If she don't get it under control, she will be.
true.
I think she's still young enough; she can change. Shauna is far gone. She's far gone. She ain't changing. And Lord, our girl. Okay, will she be survive to? Well, we she did survive this season. Is she gonna make it to season 4? I mean, she gonna be in season 4?
I don't know. That's like one of the biggest questions. I hope she did. I hope she did, man. I hope she's somewhere head away from all these other crazy ass damn people.
I think we gonna see her next season.
Yeah, I think she
Mhm.
will. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, we
Was
might get
those
her
did
story
those
next season.
animals die because of the snow, or was they
Oh, that was
always messed
that
up?
was a question I was going to ask y'all.
No, I believe she took them out so that way this could happen, so they could set up the plan. Because my whole thing was, I know y'all ain't got no freezer, y'all wasn't gonna be able to eat all the animals, but y'all definitely could have ate some. It wasn't like y'all was gonna be starving right now. I feel like she took the animals out so that way
Oh, just a
they could be
plan.
able to do the hunt, and then Natalie could be able to get away. Like, I think they all was playing their parts, you know.
Oh, this
Because
is a
at one
plan.
part Lottie
Okay.
even says it must have hurt you to do what you did. Like, she said, and she did see this in her vision, right? But she is
Hmm.
basically the one that made it happen. That's the way I took it. And she
Okay,
put on a
okay.
performance like, oh my
I
baby,
was wondering that. I was going to ask y'all that question tonight because I thought maybe it was the snow. I wasn't sure, but all of them was dead. All of them was gone, and
Hmm.
um, and Van and Misty, Van was in on it too because Van was trying to help her fix it. So,
Yeah, cause she
yeah.
even thought Ty was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then
mhm.
how many times they rigged that game?
Oh, y'all, I'm gonna tell you one thing. I don't even want to hear that song Queen of Hearts no more in my life. You know we all heard that song before you watching the other. I don't want to hear Son the Queen of Hearts. I don't want to hear that
Sing the
shit no
Queen of
more. I don't
Hearts.
want to hear that song no more. Um shout out to the people who the original people who wrote and sung that song. They probably get money like crazy every time this song is being played on here. They probably cut a nice check for these people. But they had they so right here is when okay that was when after animals had died. They said then that's when they said we gotta do the Lottie said we gotta do the game. Do the draw again. Everybody was looking like and Natalie was like, no. But everybody's scared of Shauna.
Yeah.
Everybody. Lottie's the only one who ain't scared. Lottie actually wants to go. She wanted to go back then. She been wanting to go. I mean, be unalive. She been wanting to be unalive. Lottie.
Hmm.
The other girls,
Who do
they
y'all
really
think
do
was
want to go home, but
who do
Shauna
y'all
don't want
think
them
was
to go home.
supposed to get the card because Shauna went out of turn? Do you think it was supposed to be Lottie that was supposed to get it?
I think it was supposed to be Shauna. It could have been Shauna or Lottie, but Shauna caught on to what was going on,
And
and
that's what
that's
was
why
supposed to be
she
Shauna.
stepped in and skipped so that it could go to Mara because she already didn't like Mara from before.
Wait a
You
minute.
know.
Hmm.
What about
Hmm.
Hannah? It wasn't supposed to be Hannah?
No, I think it was supposed to have been one of them. But then again, I remember that Van was like one of our teammates, one of our friends, and Todd said something about, well, Hannah's not one of us, and she said, well, she's just, she's trying to survive just like us. But it was like, yeah, she's not one of our teammates, one of the original people. You don't know her, but I don't know
I
whether
thought maybe Shauna or Hannah, those two.
yeah, again,
Yeah,
I
one of
feel
those.
like
I thought, yeah.
Shauna caught one, and I don't know if she didn't want to take a chance that the card was gonna come back around to her or what. But that's
Mm.
when she skipped in front of
This is
Mara.
the thing you talking about when they were talking. She was shuffling the card,
Hmm.
Hmm.
so she shuffled so that she knew how many people go around before that queen comes up. I had to break the thing up. So after that scene, then she goes home. She found out that they gone. They done took everything out the damn closets. The beds was nothing on the beds, nothing.
Hmm.
Yeah, so they left her, and they needed to have left her.
I'm glad.
Now
All she
Jeff
was
got
doing
a
was running
business.
around causing nonsense since the
Jeff got a
season
business. He
one.
can't stay away forever, but he just probably said, "Look, I'm leaving." So But now here we got this guy. They just made this guy suffer, boy. Well, he ain't suffer. He got hit. He got stabbed right in the face. So I guess he didn't suffer. But um, they was out there another winter. They could have been gone home. They could have gone home. They had an opportunity to go home, but they decided to do what they did. And I think y'all said something last week. Shauna doesn't want to go home because here in the woods she's in charge. And
Exactly.
then now I really saw what y'all was talking about because that's why she's the only one who don't want to go home. Everybody else wants to go home.
I think
And,
Missy was on the fence up until it started going left. Like this, I feel like Natalie had to shake her and slap her in order to
mhm.
knock some sense in her. So look, we got to get out of here. To me, it's like
Mhm.
you got Thaisa. She's not all there. Shauna, she's not all there. And Lottie, she's the craziest one of them all. You
Y'all right
had three
about that.
crazy people that was dominating everything.
You right to me about this game because see, Thaisa got a jack, and then she stepped in between, and she pulled the yeah. Because by the time it would have came around to Shauna, she would end up getting the queen.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, now I
And then
get it.
she said to Mara, what she said, I can't remember the exact
She
words,
said,
but it was like,
"Oh,
you
sorry,
know, oh, look at here, look at your face. You got the queen. Sorry. She knew it would have came to her.
take off your robe or whatever. Take off your
Mm-hmm.
thing." I would have, man. I would have tried to beat the hell out of her. Everybody would just have to beat me up. I just would have been wailing on her face. We've been fighting a long time ago.
Remember, they had to fight before when she spit in her food.
I know. I
That's
know.
what made her run off the first time and get her knee dislocated.
And then Travis is so high on the mushrooms, but he was right when he told her, like, "Why are you doing this?"
Yeah, I'm glad he said what he said.
I feel bad for Travis. Like I was saying to Moochie earlier when we was talking, like when you see what they went through and what they had to see out there, you understand why they had damn issues. Like I could understand them saying we never really got to see Travis when we started out in season one. He allegedly had taken himself out, but they talked about how tormented he was, and it's like you see these flashbacks and you understand why they tormented. And I was saying to Moochie, like they really didn't help none of these damn girls. Like regardless, even if you didn't know all the details of everything that went on out there, you know they was missing for almost 2 damn years. What the hell did they have to do to survive out there? And then you get them back and y'all don't get them no kind of help. And I'm like, they had the means. They over here doing torture on Lottie. Like, they failed them tremendously. It's just crazy.
So do we really? So now do we? Oh, is it confirmed? Do we really believe Travis took himself?
I still don't
No,
believe that.
I
I
don't
don't.
believe
Me,
that.
But I just
you
think
do,
he was
Moochie?
definitely
You believe it?
tormented.
Moochie, you say you do believe it?
I don't believe it. I want to know. Now
I
it's
don't
making me
believe
wonder
it.
who did it.
Yeah, I'm not convinced that he took his life.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's what
convinced.
it makes me wonder. Like, I wish we could have them go back and actually show what happened with Travis because we just got to take their word for it. And it was something that Natalie never believed. And I just, and I was also saying how Natalie was my girl, and seeing this in this episode made me even more mad that she gone. I was like, she could have stayed longer, man.
That's how I felt too. I felt like they took Natalie out too soon. Now that she done went to the top of the mountain, she's responsible for them getting out of
I
there.
don't. I know. I understand that they said that the actress had other stuff going on, but they could have recast it, got somebody else,
Yeah.
got somebody that looked like the other lady. You know what I'm saying? And because I needed that character to stay just a little bit longer. Because she had a lot of the information, and then she's taken out. So I don't know. But when see how suspicious the whole time Shauna was, she was trying to buck up into Thaisa.
Mm-hmm.
She said something to her. And Thaisa back. She got up in her face like you don't even want to try with me. I ain't the one. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
she not
Thaisa gonna
scared of
beat her
her.
tail. She not scared of it. Yeah. Mm-mm. Yeah. And she
Everybody
back
else
there.
was scared of her.
Hey Mo 69,
Hey
how you doing?
Mo.
Um,
Mhm.
yeah, everybody's scared of it. But look how all her friends they tried to help. What's her name, Mara, Mari or what Mari? They tried to help her, but she took off and ran, and she was running, running, running. But I figure in the snow you gonna eventually get caught, because there's nowhere to hide really. You eventually gonna get caught out there in the
But
snow.
that was interesting too when Lottie said to her, "You've been here before," or something along them lines, like watch it. And then she said, "Oh, F off." I get it because I know she feeling like, all the eyes after me for the hunt. But technically, that was almost like Lottie was giving her warning because she was there before. And that's what made me and Moochie start second guessing ourselves because it was like, oh, well, she already fell in that pit before, so she know it was there. So we like, yeah, nah, it don't make sense for it to be her. And we said, well, maybe it is Hannah because we was initially thinking it was her. And she literally
Right.
was there before, but I guess maybe because the snow was down, maybe because she lost direction of where she was running. I don't know, but she fell right into it after
I know.
Lottie
I know.
said
She
Now,
got thrown off when her foot got cut. That's
when I
what
forgot,
happened.
yeah. Um, well, Shauna shows up at Missy's house to say, you mess with my family. My family left me. And then she told her the whole thing. She said, look, I got cameras all around up in here and it's recorded at another secret location. So don't even try nothing. Missy on top of it. Missy is
Mhm.
on top of it. And then she was just like, basically she didn't say this, but like I'm gonna say, but basically fruit don't fall too far from the tree. Your daughter is just like you. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And
She did say it
I
basically
thought
too
she was
to
gonna unalive her. I thought she was gonna bust upside. I thought Shauna was gonna do something to this.
but she did tell Callie that you just like your mother.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So even though um Shauna is okay, Tamika said she gotta be right back. Even though Shauna is I mean no, even though Callie is, got issues, Shauna's far worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's far worse. She.
Everybody made it seem like Missy's doing this crazy.
Yeah, and
But
I
I
was
think
thinking
she
that
was
too.
just trying to hold it all together so nobody really dig too deep. Like when that reporter was snooping around,
Yeah.
now I understand the
And
method to
Missy
her
crazy too.
madness.
Missy got issues, but I think Shauna's just worse than them all. She's just
Yeah,
worse than
and
them
she's
all. Yeah.
delusional. She try to act like she normal.
She tries to act like she normal, and Thaisa ain't trying to act like she knows that she got issues. And I think Thaisa wants to be well. She doesn't really want to be crazy. But after now that which she feels that Shauna is I mean we'll get there, but she feels that Shauna is the cause of all of this, especially
Mm-hmm.
losing Van. Oh, next season it's gonna be on.
Oh yeah.
Thaisa ain't playing around. So this first I didn't see this coming. This switcheroo. She had Hannah had was following her. She saw the whole thing with the transmitter and all that. And he said, look, I'm just trying to survive. She said, I don't if I didn't take out Cody,
She was gonna take
she
out
would have did
both of us.
so
Yeah.
she was gonna take out both of us. Um oh wait a minute. Hey, how you doing? Do y'all think a showdown is coming between Shauna and Callie? Next season, maybe.
Next season, maybe.
Hmm. Now, did anybody hear if the show was renewed? That we haven't. I haven't heard yet. I didn't do any digging around, but um, I can't. Moochie, you got to do your investigation and find out if the show got renewed because it ended with a cliffhanger. So we need one more season. We need at least
But
one
I
more
saw a
season.
couple of articles. If y'all wanna I hold on, let me go to my little thing because they was talking about the finale and all of that.
Mm. Wait a minute. Hang on a second. Okay. So she was just like, look, I'm just trying to survive. Look, y'all, um, she said, yeah, I took out my boyfriend or her husband, whoever he was, a boyfriend, or husband. Then, she said, I had to take out Cody. I'm just, she was, I guess they ate Cody too. They had to eat, they barbecued him. So she said she just Hannah just trying to make it. I don't think she's an evil person. She just scared. I can understand that. If somebody kidnapped you, you just trying to do what you can until you can get away. Hey, Candy, happy birthday again, Candy.
Hey, Candy.
Um, then this one, Lottie was down in that cave, and what's her name? Keela was in there. So this cave, this is where they got their delusions, right? In that cave.
Yeah, cause that
Mm-hmm.
gas that
Spirits
was
down
given off.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
there. So this is when now we found out that whole thing was a plan with the animals.
Oh
And I
yeah,
was
yeah.
kind of confused at first. I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't sure, but now I understand it now. But I
Yeah,
wish
but
that
you.
Melissa had taken Shauna out right here. Melissa jumped on top of her and was trying
That's
to
what I
choke
was
the hell out
hoping
of
too.
her. Huh?
I said that's what I was hoping too.
Oh
Like
yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
wanted.
I was hoping Shauna would have been taken out, but then we wouldn't have seen adult Shauna. So we know
What?
she didn't die, but
Well,
I
how we
still
go? I
would.
want to see how she faked her death,
I know
Melissa.
that's why we needed season 4. They just have to renew it. Yes, they have to renew it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have to because she had a stick or something around her throat and she was trying to choke the hell out of her, and she
Mm-hmm.
deserved to be choked. She deserved every bit of being choked. But here's go to Tamika at Broadway broke it down. She running, she had her foot cut, she fell. Oh, this wasn't this the thing that the coach had found?
Yeah.
This is what the thing the coach had found right early on when he was.
Mm-hmm.
Who put all those spikes up in there like that? Then that was already done. He didn't do
No,
that.
no, no. That was
No,
Travis that did
remember
that.
Travis did that. He was trying to
Travis
get
did that
Lottie
the
to
week
fall in it.
before.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Yes, yes. But he could never seem it. It could never seem to work. Yeah, he tried to get. Yeah. Well,
The way they remember it was the people that wanted to stay against the people that wanted to go, and then it was people that was acting like they wanted to stay, but they really was with the people that wanted to go.
yeah. So when all that running around, I said they just running around in circles just to try to appease Shauna. But
Mm-hmm.
they really are not trying to find this girl. They were
No, they
trying to give her
wasn't.
a heads up. I mean, like a way to escape and get away. And Shauna was kind of in on. I mean, not in on her. She was getting hip to something wasn't right. She said that she just felt something wasn't right. Like when the girl said, "Oh, Vance sprained her ankle." She didn't believe it. She just got such an evil face. I couldn't stand her
Yeah,
face.
she just pissed me off the way she was acting. Cause
So
she
when this
never liked my she never liked Maya.
like Mara, yeah. And
Mari.
look,
When she said, "Bring me her hair,"
Moochie, look how she fell into this thing with them spikes coming out her skin, like
uh,
out through her body.
So
That
who was the antler queen?
well, that's Shauna.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Shauna. And look how she looking
yeah,
down.
that was Shauna, and
Yeah.
that was her whole thing. She was a warrior. She was a queen. So she want to go back to being
Oh
that. That's
Lord.
what she thinks
And then
she.
dragging her across the snow.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you said yeah. And then okay, so now we go back to adult Shauna. She eating a hot pocket because their family done left her, so she and drinking liquor, and then that's exactly what she deserved.
Mm-mm.
And
You text
and
her, we are safe.
yeah, we say
Please don't keep calling.
don't keep calling us. Yeah, leave us alone. We need our space. And um,
I was
you
happy
think,
that happened.
but do
Jeff
you
needed
think
to get
that,
away from her.
but do you think Moochie it registered with her like here when she looked like she was upset and crying? Did she think it registered with her the damage that she's done?
No.
No, I don't think so either.
I
She
mean,
just
I don't,
she
want what she
cried
want
for
when
a
she
minute.
wanted.
Yeah, she cried for a minute, but when it all said and done, after she read that letter and she sat down and started writing in that damn book, she talking about we was the happiest we ever was, we was the freest we ever was. I'm like, girl, what the
I
hell are you
know,
talking about?
I know, I
Like
know.
in her head, this still was supposed to be, in her head. To me, she gonna be even worse. She about to go full on villain. Okay.
Yeah, she had to go ham and cheese
I feel
on
like
this
she needs to
show.
go to jail for the killing her lover. Cause that guy, she just got
Yes,
paranoid and took him out.
Hmm.
She
yeah,
treated
and
him
Yeah,
the
and you
just
see
police
fine.
how it
officer. What about the
flashed through all
police?
the things that she's done. You know what I mean? While she was reading the letter, I think it gave the different flashes from the guy to
She treated
Dan to
that guy
all of
just how
them.
she
You
treated
got your
Melissa.
husband involved
Yeah.
with the police officer thing,
Hmm.
the unaliving
Yeah.
of the police officer. I mean, you know, you put your it's one thing for you to do something, but now your husband and your daughter is involved in stuff. You
Hmm.
know, so yeah, now we see how the letter fell under the refrigerator.
All because Callie wanted to be freaking nosy.
Yeah, it was none of her business. You know, right? But here you go the hair y'all talk about. She said, "Give me her hair." She had the hair like glued all up, all attached to her.
Exactly. Like,
So see how she
oh
the ant,
God.
so she the antler queen, Moochie,
Hmm.
and then
Hmm.
they eating her food, eating her skin, her whatever,
And you
you know.
couldn't tell her she wasn't standing up on a damn throne. Oh, she get on my
And then she
nerves.
gonna tell her, and then gonna tell everybody, "Go eat." You know, this is a
Um,
feast.
Thank you, Appalachian Granny. I hope I'm pronouncing it right.
Oh, Appalachian Grant, I just subscribed to y'all. I like how y'all are reviewing this episode. I wish I had found y'all soon. I'll be going back. Yes, please go back and watch the all of them from episode, one.
Yeah, cause
And,
we did last season too.
yeah, I didn't. I just got on now. So I had to binge watch, but Moochie, Tamika, and I think Nita, they all did it. So yes, please go back and watch even the previous
Yes.
season. Um, but I had to binge watch this season to catch up, and
Hmm.
Okay,
Lord,
do
these
you
girls
think it
are
was
pissing me
worth it?
off.
Or do you think you wasted your time?
No, 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 no. I still enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I done text y'all and told y'all, but I'm just mad. I'm just mad at Shauna, But but I still like the show, of course. I still like the show. I wanted to come back. Yeah, I definitely
Hmm.
wanted to come back because we got
Yeah,
to get
we still got stuff we gotta find out. Okay, it's still
yeah,
more
we
story
still
to
we
tell.
still got closure on some things. So
I
even
know,
if they
Hmm.
cause
just
we
do
we
one more
we
season, I'll be
Yeah,
fine.
if they
You
do
know?
one more, I'll
keep
be
in
good with
mind we
that
did the
because.
watch party to try to figure out who it was in the beginning,
Hmm.
which got us closer to thinking it was I can't pronounce this girl's name for
And
nothing.
Mari,
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 yeah, Mari.
Mari, yeah.
Hmm.
And
Yeah,
look,
so
they just cut her body, pieces of her meat up and just barbecue it and like some shish kebab. They
it
ain't got
didn't
no
make no
problem
sense that they did this to her because they could have left. It was like they didn't
Hmm.
want to leave, and
Now
that
let
I
me
blame
ask
Shauna for
y'all.
all of that.
Let me ask y'all. We know that Hannah gets taken out, but now that they, because it was like, oh man, I can't
with. That's
remember.
what we got to see in
I
season
should
4.
have wrote it down. But there's something that they say at one point about. I think it's when Callie says they found two of the bodies, or did she say they never found the bodies? I can't remember that part. Do y'all think Hannah got taken out there or when they got back home? Is my question.
I think there. No, right, yeah, because see how Shonda's mad right here? She
Mm-hmm.
thought she was talking to Natalie because
Yes.
they did the old switcheroo and they changed clothes. So that way Natalie was able to get away. So she thinking that she look at that nasty evil witch of a face she got. And she's sitting
Mm-hmm.
there thinking she talking. She said, "You're not gonna say anything." And then she rips her face mask down. And where's Natalie? And
Mm-hmm.
yes, so the answer to that, I think yes, she's going to be gone because you lied. You helped in this plan to get away. So
Mm-hmm.
to get her away. And then I love the smirk on Misty's face.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love that. So yeah, Shauna is going to be crazy
Oh
next.
yeah, I agree. I said that. Mm-hmm.
Mhm,
She definitely
mhm,
about to go full blast. It's good. And she listen. She gonna have a lot
mhm.
of crazy to match because Melissa's still missing. We don't know what the hell happened to her, and Thaisa coming for her too because she said it's get. We know now that we can't have her still standing. She trying to be the last man standing.
Now, Appalachian Granny, if we all in agreement on this, I think Shauna will unalive Hannah for tricking her. But do you think that Oh Lord, it just went out of my head. Wait a minute. About oh, will they It just went out of my head. I would go. I don't know. God, I had a good question in my head. I can't.
I I
Just like
do
it
think
happened. You
when they
never
do
gave
when
me.
if they do start next season, they're gonna show they're gonna be in the woods for a while because now
Yes.
that
Yeah. Yeah. Mhm.
Natalie's gone, I
Mhm.
think Natalie's gonna bring everybody back, the rescue of the people back to there
Right.
because when she got in contact with somebody.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right. Up here on this mountain, she finally was
Yeah.
able to get. Somebody said, "Yes, I hear you," and
Ooh,
that's
that
how
thing
it went
gave me
off.
chills when he said
Oh
that.
my God.
Mm-hmm.
She
Because
because
poor Natalie just want to go home, baby. Okay.
no, 'cause she saw how crazy it was getting. It
Yeah.
went, I understand they did what they had to do at the beginning to survive, but
Mhm.
now this is not a survival anymore. You are just deliberately unaliving people for no reason. They didn't have to unalive Coach. They didn't have to unalive Harvey. They didn't have to unalive the girl Mari. They just taken or the guy Edwin,
Don't forget Jackie.
Jackie. They
She
unalived a
set it
lot
off
of
with
people.
Jackie.
Now it seemed like Thaisa was in on all that early on, but I think now even Thaisa realizes it's gotten out of control.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So yeah, I mean this was so good, this part. This scene here, I was like, oh yeah, and you're right. So they're gonna she's gonna when Natalie comes back, Natalie's gonna come back with the rescue team.
Yeah, so
Now
they're not gonna be able to touch her.
how they gonna justify all this stuff they doing?
I don't know. I want to see if the rescue people see that head.
I
That's what
would
I'm
think
saying.
that they would bury it, but child, who knows with these nuts?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then also when I see them with their outfits on, with these little with the like these outfits with the fur and all that, and I said, these is like raccoons and all kind of stuff that they done killed, and bunny
Mhm.
Yeah,
rabbits
because
and
remember
everything,
they was skinning everything to
right?
Yeah.
eat.
Skin them and eating everything. And okay, so what's gonna happen with the Jeff and is he gonna come back home?
I hope he don't.
I hope he
Well, he
don't.
got it. He has a furniture business. He can't just leave
Yeah,
them.
I think he could get his own place. Remember that he ended up telling Callie that those guys called him for him to do something with them. Hopefully he making enough money from that and from his furniture store that he could get his own place and he ain't gotta be bothered with her no more.
He could live in that damn
I
furniture store for a
I
little
wouldn't
bit.
even. I would be scared that she would take him out. I just don't trust Shauna at all. Oh, and
Yeah, she's very unstable.
the picture that I did not get. Oh man, I think I dropped it somewhere. I must didn't get it, but it's when not Shauna, um not Van. What's the child? Thaisa and Ty and Missy was in the restaurant talking. I thought Ty was talking to herself. I said, Ty is so crazy. She's sitting there having a full blown conversation to herself because we didn't see the person she was talking to.
Yeah, I like the
Mm-hmm.
way they did the camera
I thought she
angles
was
with that
talking to
scene.
herself, and then it was Misty sitting there, and so they gonna plot. And she
Oh
said
yeah,
all this stuff happened because of Shauna, and
exactly.
especially now that Van is gone, that's her only.
Mhm.
That was like her life right there was Van. Oh yeah, they
Yeah,
gonna
she
take
just
the.
was reestablishing a life with her. Remember, that's
Mhm.
the reason why Thaisa ain't want to come back because she could live a life with Van there when nobody's saying anything about them.
Mhm.
Right.
Exactly. That was the
Abolition
reason
Granny
they
is
wanted
right.
to say.
Th-
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it. I think it was Bad Tie that participated in everything and didn't really remember. But Van passing has brought those memories back to her. She's going to be a wild woman after Shauna. Yeah,
Yeah,
and
well,
remember, Walter,
one wild
y'all was
woman after the
watching.
other wild woman.
What about Walter? Walter was watching through the
Uh huh.
Yeah, watch
through,
Walter was watching everything.
he was
Mhm.
watching everything. So
Yeah.
we still can't we can't forget
Yeah.
about him.
Hopefully, we find out more about Walter in the next season. Did we still don't know who set the fire? Were we trying? Was they
Still
trying to
don't know
hint
who set the
at
fire.
Lottie? I don't know. But I feel like we
But
didn't
do
get an
y'all
answer
think it
about
might have
that.
been Ty? Might have been Crazy Ty? You know, the
I
bad
don't
part,
know.
or what? Or did Van do it?
I
Because
feel
she's
like we
always
didn't
got
really get
dreams
an answer
about.
to that.
Yeah, we just. I just don't know. I mean, I still don't believe Coach did it. I really don't. I
I
Oh
still
don't
no,
don't
I
believe
believe.
never
Coach did
believed
it
he.
either.
Yeah.
And what happened to Melissa? And did they? Well, no, I guess they
Oh
just gave
yeah,
her
Melissa.
the house
Melissa
all
ran
broke up.
off, right?
Yup,
Mm-hmm.
she's on the run too now, and they couldn't find her.
Oh, that's the question I was gonna ask. Is Hillary Swank coming back?
I
Or is
think
she
so.
That's what I want to know.
I
yeah.
I
Or
think
think
is
so.
Melissa gonna just be gone and run off and then
mhm.
that'll be the
I
end of it?
think she can't she's here to take the place of Natalie. So I think we're gonna see her for another season. The
I hope
question
so.
is,
She
are
was
we gonna see
good. Just in
Akila?
the we saw her for two
Yeah,
episodes.
I want to know if we're gonna see a killer soon.
yeah, that's the question. Are we gonna see Akila? Cause I wanna see
A
her.
killer, yes. Yes. I still see what I'm saying. We still got so many questions and we don't have all we got some things answered. So okay, we know who took out Lottie. We know who the girl was who was running through the woods. We know that now that was Mari. Um, but we still got a lot more questions than we got answers.
Mm-hmm.
So we still I thought it was a good ending because it left us with a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
But they better not piss me off and cancel the show. I need to see that this show is renewed. Um,
Yeah, I hope it's
so
renewed, even if it's one more, because I know that the person, I believe the creator, whatever, originally wanted it to be 5 seasons. Like I think they knew what they wanted. They start and they beginning to be. But honestly, I think they could probably stop at 4. I don't know if they need 5, but they know what they wanted. But
yeah, they definitely can
basically
stop
they
at
getting
4, but if
good.
they do 5, it's good. It depends on how they
Mhm.
stretch
I
it
just
out.
wanna see how they get
Right.
integrated back into society.
Yeah.
I want to see how their transition going back to high school and
Mm-hmm.
what kind of buzzing was going
But
around
then
the
we could
school,
get 5
what
seasons.
was being said about them, all of that.
We could get 5 seasons if we throw that part in.
Yeah, if they put
Mm-hmm.
Um,
all of that in there, yeah.
so Crystal, do y'all remember
Depends
about
on how they
Crystal
tell the
singing show
story.
tunes?
Hmm.
Do y'all remember about Crystal singing show tunes? They said Walter could be Crystal's brother.
Crystal's brother. He had those tape
I don't
show
remember her
tunes in the
singing the show
car.
tune. She probably did. I just can't remember right offhand.
Christy sing show tunes.
And then
It's a
Hattie,
possibility. Everybody been saying Walter somebody family member, whether it be a brother,
yeah.
a son. We
Well, we
don't
said
know,
it
but
might have
it
been
gotta be
Edward might have
some.
been his father. Remember
Because
we
people
said
was
that?
trying
Oh,
to figure
Monica,
out
you
who was
late.
the
You
mother,
thought
who was
everything
the
was
father.
predictable.
Monica Aram, hey,
You
she
thought everything was predictable, Monica.
and that was our Monica been our girl all season long, been in the comments.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
want to know
don't
what
think
else she
everything
thought
was
about it. What did
predictable.
she think about
I
finding out
was.
that it
I
was
did get some
Callie?
predictions right, but some things threw me for a loop, and I just enjoyed seeing how it all played out. Wow, Monica.
Yeah, Monica, you okay, you knew Callie did it.
Yeah.
Monica, if you want to come up and talk about it, I'll send you the link because I like to hear your perspective on
Oh
it.
yeah.
Um it because I want to know what you thought because I did okay, the Callie thing. Okay, Callie. I wasn't sure if Callie did it, but everybody did kept saying that.
Yeah, I
And I
think
figured
everybody knew Mara after a while was the pit
we
girl.
figured that Mari was the
Hmm.
fit girl, yeah. And then, but we
Hmm.
did you know that about the old switcheroo with Hannah and Natalie? I didn't know that. That caught me by surprise. And did you know that they was trying to turn their backs on Shauna? Um, well, I guess the last couple episodes we saw that they were some of the girls was swaying away from her, anyway. So um that Shauna
Shauna
is
better not make it out of next season.
she better
She
not.
gonna make it out. I believe she will. I would be very shocked if she don't. I would love it, but I would be very shocked.
Hmm.
The devil will be. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we did know they were turning us. Okay,
Oh
Monica
yeah.
said she just already had the
Yeah,
whole
we
thing
we
down.
knew, but we
Yeah.
didn't know what steps they was gonna take to get there. That's what I was saying to Moochie, because it's kind of like we know the beginning, we know the end to a certain degree, but you don't know all the pieces that's in the middle.
Oh, that girl Crystal, the girl who fell off the cliff.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Misty. Okay, that girl. Yeah, I didn't forgot about that girl. Yeah, she make
yeah.
all
That poor
yeah,
girl, Lord.
yeah, yeah. She
Yeah,
do
because they used to
all
get
the
tired
time.
of her singing. Yes,
Yeah,
I
she used to
remember.
sing
Mm-hmm.
all the time. Yeah, I remember her. Yeah. Um. So Walter could be her brother. The man maybe.
I know y'all
Maybe.
was saying that was
I
the
thought maybe
hiker's
Edwin
kid
was
too.
People was trying to figure out, was she Hannah's son? Was she Edward? What was the other guy? Edward's
Edward.
son?
Edward. Yeah, son. Yeah, we thought we. Yeah, we was. I figured he was connected some kind of way to these girls. Now, or he could just be a guy who's like a nut. You know, some people into the true crime stuff.
Yeah, they
He
are,
might.
and they
There's a
just
lot of
go.
people. That's
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people, and just like people in the twisters with the tornadoes and chase them. So it's people who like this, who do this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Walter could just be a crazy guy. I mean, we don't know, but I just feel like he connected some kind of way. Some kind of way. He knows. He just knows a lot of information, and he's close enough to be able to get everybody's like how he got Lottie's cell phone and um
He's just a crime buff. He likes to.
the link would work on your phone. Um,
Yeah.
let me see. So,
Just drop it in the chat.
that's what I'm doing. Um, yeah, yeah, you don't got to be on camera, Monica. You don't have to be on camera. Um, just that I just know that to me, I thought it gave us a lot of little twists and turns, but um, now I didn't know that Jeff was gonna leave his wife, and you know,
Yeah,
but
that
we
was a
did say
shocking
he was,
part.
but we did say we did saw that he was getting tired of her. We saw he was getting tired of her.
I think he was draining her.
It-
She was draining him,
She
rather.
was draining him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. About yeah. About the yeah, because she
Yeah,
had
because they
lied.
was like, there's a difference in switching cars out for poop duty and switching them out so somebody could be taken out.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yeah, and they were doing that to her. She was doing it all the time, and that's why Misty went with her. Misty didn't intend on pushing off the cliff, but when she kept on, when she Misty confessed about the
The black
transmitter
box.
thing, yeah, and when she did that, that's where she messed up. She Misty should have kept her mouth closed, you know. Mm-mm. Yeah, I mean, so did y'all like this the season versus? I know y'all reviewed the first two seasons, and I just came on this season.
I like that
What,
stuff is coming
what
together
season
and
y'all
we're
like the
getting the
most?
pieces put together. I like that. I like the fact that they're doing it, and I'm. g- I mean, some of it's predictable, but some of it wasn't. So
Hmm. Hmm. I mean, I really didn't. I didn't see this coming though about Callie doing it. I really thought it was Shauna, even though Misty said Shauna didn't do it because she was getting the oh oh here go Miss here go
hey,
Miss Monica.
Monica.
Hey, well, let me take this thing down here. So,
Hey.
hey, how you doing?
I'm good.
Hey. Okay, so tell us why you thought you was disappointed. Why you know?
I'm good
Uh oh.
because, because I knew it was Callie, and I
Okay,
was hoping it was somebody else because I already knew it was Callie. Then I wanted, um, that, and
Um, Mute your TV if you
oh
have it
yeah, I
on.
forgot. I'm
oh yeah,
sorry.
if you got YouTube on the background on your thing or something,
Yeah,
it'll get a
okay,
echo.
I forgot.
No, we do it too all the time. Sometimes I forget to turn my stuff off. Yeah, I make sure all mine's off.
Yeah,
So you knew it was Callie. What made you thought it was Callie versus? Well, I guess we already debunked it wasn't Shauna. But why do you think it was Thaisa when they were in New York and that she was disappeared for over an hour?
Well, originally, I thought it was Ty. Then I said no because they tried to make it so obvious that it was Ty, and I was like, no, because they wanted you to believe that, yeah, 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 it's Ty because she's crazy. She's in New York. They made a big deal about her being in New York, so I was
Mm,
like, no. And then Callie was just always up to something.
right, she was. And
She was doing too much.
look how that whole time this could have got avoided if she hadn't have got being nosy and took that package.
Yeah,
And then lost the letter under the refrigerator. This probably could have been avoided. You know. Mm-mm-mm.
yeah,
When she okay, so when Lottie put that heart necklace around, what was that mean? That she was gonna be the next one taken out? Because Mari had the necklace. I guess if you get the Queen of Hearts, you get that necklace
Mm-hmm.
around you to be
Mm-hmm.
unalive.
That's
So
Jackie's necklace. That's the one that
Right.
set it off.
yeah.
mm-hmm. So that
I think
means
she was doing a ritual to make her the next um
the
antler
Queen,
queen or something. You
Antler
know what I
Queen.
mean?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Lottie was just nuts.
She really was. She really was nuts. She really was nuts. I
That's
mean,
all. But they were
I
all crazy. Like
Yup, they
they
was
before
all
they even
really,
got there,
three
they were crazy.
crazy people.
they
The
really
woods just made
was
them
crazy.
crazier.
Yup.
The woods made them crazier. That's what it was. Because like I don't know if Aquila was already crazy prior, but being out there in the woods and you unaliving people and eating bodies and stuff, it's gonna probably make you crazy. You sitting there talking to the trees. Um,
Absolutely. Ain't no way
Yeah.
you would come back from that scene. But I said I would have been one of the skeletons or one of the things on the stick.
yeah, they would have to probably end up
No
killing me
one
because I would have,
lasted.
because yeah, me and
Yeah.
Charlotte would have been fighting. And it's
Yeah.
no way I'm gonna sit there and try to play house and make a little community. We would have been like, if all of us was out there stuck in the woods, we're gonna keep walking until we find some civilization.
Yeah.
We're gonna find
But I never
somebody.
understood why they were all just sitting there all summer long. Nobody wanted to leave and try to find how to get home because who wants to stay in the woods? I'm sorry. Like, no.
Especially by the time the winter comes, but the summer is when you should be. All right, it's summertime now. I
We
understand if we
gonna
gotta,
walk this far to see how far we can get out of
we're
here.
gonna see how
Nobody
far
Yeah.
thought
we
to walk
go.
to get out of here.
Because
I
if the scientists showed up there, that means civilization is somewhere. They showed up there, so I don't
I'd have been
understand.
walking that day.
Oh, the day the plane crashed.
No, when they showed up, oh, I've definitely been
Oh,
walking that day.
oh yeah, definitely. But Shauna didn't want nobody to leave because and all of y'all made a good point the last couple of weeks. Shauna wants to be in. She loves being in charge, so that's why she doesn't want to get rescued. She just want to stay there and live out the rest of her life, probably in the woods. She doesn't want to get rescued, But the rest of them girls are tired of this at this point now. It was probably fun well, I ain't gonna say fun, but they dealt with it. They did what they had to do at the beginning to survive, but it's gotten way out of hand. Like, how many bodies have we lost? We lost about over 5 people at least. Yeah,
I I couldn't understand why they listening to her. Three people? You can go home after almost 2 years and you're going to listen to three people? That made no sense.
Exactly.
Like, that was the craziest thing in the world to me. And they're like, oh, they're scared of her. Her crazy tail eventually went to sleep sometime. You know what I mean? But there is
I
no
know,
way.
and I don't mean no harm, but she would have been unalive in her sleep. Yeah, in her sleep. I
Mm-hmm.
would like we gonna
Exactly.
all of us. We gonna all go jump on her and bust her up.
Shoot, we
Yeah,
not
no,
playing no Queen of Hearts game because she the Queen of Hearts. Let her
I
stay
don't even
here.
want to hear that song no more in my life. Okay, I don't even wanna hear that song. I'm t-
I'm like, yeah,
uh,
because you're not picking me. I'm not running nowhere.
mm-mm, mm-mm. No, yeah, and
That was insane.
Mari knew she couldn't. I mean, she tried to get away, but Yeah.
They tried to strip, and I was like, "What? Okay." That's the part I couldn't understand. Like, why are y'all all following this one girl? Like, and they knew she was nuts. Like, you already know she's crazy. Like, the same way you tied up Ben, her behind been tied up.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I mean, and they all they could have all jumped on. They could have all teamed together and jumped on Shauna.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I
And
did think was gonna happen? I thought Natalie was gonna challenge her and they was gonna go at it. But it was like she was outnumbered because you got crazy Lottie and
mm,
and we don't know which tie we dealing with. Cause she
mm,
even changed her mind
right.
at the last minute. That
Hmm.
was that part where it was like a monkey went thrown into everything.
Yeah. Why? Yeah. Why nobody mopped the floor and found that? No,
I
nobody
know,
went
Right,
to
right?
they
the
haven't
kitchen.
stud mob nothing, right? You
Well,
see
look,
that kitchen was a mess.
Shauna ain't even been home for a while, so
Right.
everybody
Yeah.
cooking and cleaning, and
She
yeah, ain't
busy
nobody
running
been
the
there.
Remember they
streets.
was staying at the hotel.
Yes, yeah, it
With
did.
bed
So that
bugs.
house been empty for a while, right? So
Mm-mm-mm.
yeah, it is a mess. But I mean, overall, I enjoyed the season. Did you enjoy
Me
this
too.
season, or Monica, or you like the previous seasons better?
This previous is better than this one. This one seemed like it was a little all over the place. You know, it
Mm-hmm.
seemed like they were
It was
trying to figure out
all
what they were
over
going
the
to
top.
do.
I had to go back and rewatch it a couple
Yeah.
of times because I was getting
Yeah.
confused. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I think
me and them was all over the place. Yeah.
they couldn't figure
I
out, I think,
felt
for a
like
little while
the
where
beginning
they wanted to go.
I felt like the beginning half, I didn't really know where we was going. I felt like they stepped it up more towards the ending half, but I
Mm.
really wish we could have got more of Melissa character a little earlier than what they brought, and then for her to just disappear, like what happened when her wife came
Yeah.
home?
Okay. So
You know what I mean?
Monica.
So
So if
I
it can be
definitely
new,
have little critiques, but overall I liked it. But I still
yeah,
think I
little
liked the
critiques.
first
Overall, I
season
liked it
better.
too. But okay, Monica, do you think we're gonna see Hillary Swank again, or they gonna recast and put somebody else in there? Is Monica? I
Well,
mean, is Melissa? I meant to say.
I think they're going to keep her because they like the name.
Mm-hmm.
But I just thought it was like corny with the hat and stuff. I'm like, she's 40 something years old and she's going to have a baseball cap in the back of her head. Like, come on. Like, we knew who she was. Like, we didn't need no baseball cap in the back of her head. And the kind of house she had, you're going to tell me they don't have cameras? Her wife should have came home and seen everything. She should
Right.
have been at work and saw everything was going on camera. Like, they lived in that kind of
Right.
house. They didn't live in no little
Look,
regular house.
I ain't got no money. We got ring cameras and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
Like,
that yeah.
Yeah, because I
So
remember Nita saying that that's probably how she knew she was in the closet. She was like, these days everybody got cameras everywhere.
yes.
hmm hmm
I see
yeah.
my kids from home. I mean, from work. Like,
Right.
you
That's what
know,
I'm saying. Right. Right.
that.
Okay, so we got a couple things we got to get answered. We got to see where's Melissa.
Mhm.
What's going on with Walter? Who is Walter? How's he entangled in all of this?
Yeah.
Because yeah, I still don't trust him. I've never trusted Walter. So
No.
um, is Jeff gone for good, or is it just like he just had to get away for a minute?
She
What
probably
else we
gonna
got to?
beg Jeff to come back.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If Jeff
What else?
come back, he deserved to be like everybody else that was chased down in the woods because he crazy. Because there's no way in the world you can convince me to come back for nothing in the world.
Oh, there's another quick question, Monica. Do you think that and you might have said this in the other episodes we did. Do you think that Travis unalived himself?
I think Lottie did it.
You know something? I never felt that he did it. I never felt that he took himself out,
Mm-mm.
and neither did
I
Natalie.
agree.
Natalie didn't think so either. Natalie was adamant that he wouldn't have done that.
Yeah, because she
So,
knew him better than anybody.
hmm so Lottie could have done it because Lottie's been she the one who got him hooked on the mushrooms and all that in the woods.
Mhm.
He stayed
And
high
Lottie
all
loved to sacrifice.
right.
She want to sacrifice everybody but herself.
Right, right. Yeah, so yeah, she probably did. And I don't know if we're gonna get no answers to that because now she's gone. So
Yeah,
I don't know if we're gonna get answers to that.
but
So
there'll
it's
be a note somewhere.
I figured the
no
craziness would stop when she was going though.
mm,
But I think they
Um,
took out the wrong people because I don't know. The people they took out was the interesting people. Like the Yellowjackets left their good except for Shauna is the only one that her and Mitzi, everybody else is okay, you know. We see their craziness every now and then, but I think Natalie was the one of the best ones they took out. Dan
Me
was
too.
the interesting
Yeah,
one,
that's what we were
you
saying
know.
earlier. Definitely, I wish Natalie would have stayed longer.
Hmm
Mhm.
I think she was the best one of all of them.
and will we see the adult version of Akila?
I
Is she
hope so.
or they gonna end up like how many people survived? How many people end up coming home? That's what I like to know. You know.
People are saying that she was Melissa's therapist, but I don't think so. 'Cause Melissa would know what she looks like. Like that doesn't even make any
Hmm.
sense. She
Yeah,
looks, you
yeah.
know what I mean?
Nah,
How would she forget what she looks like?
yeah, no, she would know what she looked like, but I
I'm
like to
hoping
Yeah.
she's somewhere hiding out away from all these damn people, living
If
her
mm,
best life.
look, you
I
know how
hope.
we do. We don't do crazy. We go.
mm, no, yeah,
We'll be somewhere else. I don't care how many times they call. You can find us.
Yeah,
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I ain't got nothing to do
Probably
with you
be
no
over
more,
there by yourself.
yeah,
right?
no, we definitely hope to see her next season. I want to see her get home, get rescued, and then like she get away from these girls. But I'm hoping that she don't get taken out. So we'll see. I don't know, but overall, I still enjoyed it. It's
Yeah,
they were irritating me so much though. This episode, I was just pissed off. And Shauna's the worst of them all. I was
yeah.
just mad, and I was like, oh, and it ended with her still trying to figure it out about Shauna, but we know. So
I
I,
mean, they
I,
left.
I guess if Shauna get taken out, that'll be the end of the show. So I guess they gonna drag her character out for a while.
Well,
Yeah,
at
they
this
gonna
point, they can't.
definitely drag it. Mm,
Yeah, because if they get rid of her, what do we got left? But how many times
Yeah,
we see her eat people, eat people's
right.
body parts? I mean, they got to have her do something else besides that. Like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
going to get old real quick.
It is
Hmm.
already old to me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thank
I
you.
feel
Like
like
I'm
now
over
she's
it.
gonna go bad to worse. Like she's
I want
not
them to
gonna
get
go
rescued
like,
now.
sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry,
But then,
Tamika.
No, I was saying I feel like now she's gonna go from bad or worse to worse, or however which way you want to look at it, evil
Yeah,
to evil.
yeah,
Because
the
now
evil.
she
Yeah,
feel like she ain't got nothing to lose as far as adult Shauna. Like when you see her sit at that table talking about I was a warrior, I was a queen, and we was living the best lives when we was that was the happiest we ever was. Like she really believed this in her mind. So she probably feel like I need to get back to that space, which means who's she gonna be trying to come after, and what the hell is she gonna be doing in the next season? She gonna be turning all the way up. We thought she was up now. She gonna be even higher.
She's gonna be just as crazy as Lottie was. That's
Yeah.
what rubbed off on her. The
she just
Lottie's craziness.
she reminds me of being Ronnie. And how when we're sick of Ronnie after a while.
oh yeah, I
Hmm.
know I was sick of Rodney's ass. Me and
Yeah,
Tamika
that's
said
how I
we
feel.
want
I am sick of her.
Tamika and I said we want him to get hit by a city bus. We wanted him to
Yes.
dog to attack him in the street. We him choke on a chicken bone. We didn't care how he died.
Yeah,
We
I
wanted
want
him
her to
gone.
get everything that she deserved, though. I want to see her
Hmm
really suffer, and I feel like when Myra, when she's running away, and she said, "You gonna get what's coming to you," I forget the exact word she said to her, but I felt like that was starting to happen in this episode when Jeff leaves and all of that. But I want to see her all the way at the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't want her
after
to
she
be the last
said
one.
Shauna is going to track Jeff and Callie down because she said that news a long text. And she said, "Where's my daughter?" And please call me right away. And I'm getting worried. And she just worried that they ain't go to the police. That's what she worried about.
I
So,
think Callie will take out Shauna in the end.
I could
I think
see
it's going
that
to be
mm,
Callie.
happening.
I
I
can
could
see
definitely
that.
see that
I
oh,
can
happening.
to
see
protect her
Mm-hmm.
father, right?
Mm-hmm.
Especially if she
Yeah,
touched her daddy.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
she's as crazy as she is. Because Callie crazy too.
Hmm.
But I think Shauna's far worse. Shauna's far
I
worse.
don't
I
know.
think.
Shauna, Callie's just younger. But I
Mm,
think she'd be crazier than Shauna by the time she got to Shauna's age.
oh well, yeah. Mm. Yeah, because she did do that. What was that? When she had
The school
the
thing was the
what,
beginning of
I
it.
Mm-hmm.
was just thank you, Moochie. I was just trying to say that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
The
you.
school
Yeah,
incident. I knew where he was going.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
She did do that, and yeah, we just ain't see her do enough things yet. But she probably is a Shauna in training. You know,
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, Shauna 2.0. So
But
unless
Jeff is
Jeff
kind
can
of
get it under
crazy.
control,
But Jeff is crazy too, because he knew what she was there, because he read the diaries in the beginning, remember? So
yeah,
he
he
already
did.
Yup.
knew Shauna was crazy.
Yeah, but he still stayed with her anyway.
Mm-hmm. So you can't be upset now. You knew she
Mhm.
was nuts.
Right.
He said he liked the craziness about her though.
Mhm.
Right?
But
You
I
just
think
careful what
he
you
was.
wish for.
I think he saw that it was affecting his daughter, and so that's
Mhm.
why he had to probably get away from the house. I don't know.
Oh,
But
most definitely that pushed him. If it would have just been him
mhm.
there, he would have still been waiting for her.
Mhm. Right.
Some people
Right.
don't learn. But it's like Ty being crazy, like it's like her grandmother, all the generational thing. Kylie's the same way. It's going to be a generational thing.
So it turns out that there was nobody who left that phone in the bathroom and turned off the lights. That was just like a
Mhm.
coincidence thing or something, right? Shauna's
I
just
think.
crazy, probably.
With the Queen of the Hearts ringtone, that was all a coincidence. And I'm glad that Melissa pointed all of that out. Like maybe nobody didn't mess with your brakes. Your car's old.
Right.
You know?
She did have a whole because the mechanic told her that your van is old. So then nobody mess with the brakes. So
But
I
she
don't
was
know.
bored, so all of that was like a thrill for her. You know what I
Right.
mean?
She was a housewife, had nothing to
Mhm.
do, and because Callie didn't want to be bothered with her. Um, yeah, Callie
Which is
didn't want
normal
to.
teenager.
Yeah, she was a normal teen. She didn't want to be bothered with her, and so yeah. But how you go from all the stuff you did in the woods to now you're a lonely housewife bored? Seemed like to me like she didn't. Yeah, it just seems like she's a total different person. Or Moochie said it earlier. Or somebody said it that she tried to mask. All this is a mask of who
Hmm.
she really is.
Oh yeah, she just found a way to hide it good, that's all. But then it started crumbling, around her. Whereas some of the other ones was more out in the open, them having to, take medication or be in different treatment centers, whatever have you, was more public. And she masked hers. That they knew she was a little off, but they didn't know the degree that it was. Which I'm like,
Right,
how the hell did she mask it that good? Because I could see you being better at masking it the older you get. But when she first got home, you gonna tell me y'all ain't see that some stuff was like loose
right.
upstairs? Come
And
on
I
now.
agree with Moochie. I want to see them when they get it when they come home and how they transition back into the world. They gotta give us a little bit, some kind of flashbacks or something. They
But
gotta
remember
give.
when she was home before she went out there, she was just a follower and was meek and stuff. So she went back. She probably just tried to play the same role as she was at first. She didn't want them to think anything of what she did when she was
Well,
out there.
they
You know what I mean?
didn't Ty say that when they was in the restaurant when she was in the restaurant or wherever with Misty that we all agreed that we would not talk and discuss and we
Hmm.
would put the past in the past and but then
Hmm.
Shauna brought all this stuff back up because it all started because she unalived that boyfriend she had
Adam, yeah,
Adam, yeah,
who was minding
and
his business.
minding his business. He was just having an affair. He didn't have nothing to do with anything. And
But you know what somebody was saying? They were like, Walter said his brother wrote a book, and the book that his brother wrote was on the shelf in Adam's apartment.
hmm, I don't
So
trust
that's
Walt. Yeah, I
interesting. So
don't trust
maybe him and Adam were brothers. Who knows? Because that's a
Mm.
Mm,
coincidence that the book is going to be in Adam's apartment.
I think
right.
that Walt is tied in some kind of
I
way. We
don't
just
know. I
Hmm.
definitely got to revisit and watch this again because I didn't get. I wanted to watch it before the season came and I didn't get to. So maybe now that it's over, I'll go and I'll do a rewatch because some things I don't remember every
I'm
single
sure. Yeah,
thing.
I always go do rewatches
Yeah.
because
Hmm.
sometimes I end up missing things, and especially when we're reviewing it, we watch it so that we could put this together and talk about it. And then when I go back and watch it again later, then that's when
Mhm.
I said, "Damn, I missed that part, or I didn't see that part, or So yeah, I'm sure some clues I missed. But now that this is over with, Monica, what's your suggestion that we should be uh us ladies should be reviewing next? You got
I don't
any
know. Y'all
suggestions?
gave me this one. Moochie gave me this one. She was like,
Yeah,
"You got to go
okay.
watch it." I had to
Oh,
binge watch it and come start watching it.
Ruby Tamika always give me recommendations. I be late watching all the stuff.
Me too.
Um, yeah, I be late watching, and because I listen to Tamika's "What You Should Be Watching," and
Yes.
I be. mindful of what. So I said, okay, I'm just going down the list. Right now, I'm watching Sweet Pea, and on what's that, Stars, and that chick is
Mhm.
crazy as cash. She another crazy. Oh, and actually, it's played by Jackie, right? Isn't that Jackie? Yeah,
It's
yeah,
called
Jackie.
Sweet Pea.
Sweet Pea is
Yes,
on Stars.
Okay, I'm gonna have to look at that.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
see
I
what
she's
was
that
doing
is.
reviews on that one when it was on. I wasn't even gonna watch it, but then once I did, I was like, Lord, this girl right here.
and I didn't know she was like British or something. She got a British accent. I didn't even know she. But anyway, yeah, she's great, and she unaliving people. So I ain't gonna tell you no
Mhm.
more. It's it's
I'm gonna
great.
have to look at that then. Well, they
Yeah,
had.
please watch it. Yeah, I don't know that Tamika. Did you review it? Did you do reviews on it?
Yeah,
I
I
ain't even.
did do reviews on it because once I started watching, I was like, oh, I gotta get up here and talk about this. This
Oh, I
girl
must
is
have missed the
something
reviews.
else.
I'm gonna go back and listen to your reviews then. So I'm
Hmm.
Um,
still finishing up. I'm not at the end, but she's already unalived 2, 3 people already. So yeah, it's wild. Yeah, it's
you
on
said it's
Stars.
on what? It's on Showtime. What'd you say it was on?
On Stars. On
On
Stars.
Stars. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look
Mm-hmm.
at that then.
Yeah, because if
Like
you go
what?
there and you see your razor, when you watch Power and Razor Cane,
Hmm.
it's on there. Yeah, this Sweet
It's
Pea.
old or it's new?
When did it come out? 2024.
The first season came out. Yeah, I think it was 2024. I think it was like the somewhere either the middle or towards the end of the year, around then.
Yeah, 2024.
Yeah,
Mhm.
They only got one season.
yeah,
It's
that
only,
was the
it's
first
only
season.
one
They got
season.
renewed season 2. Hmm.
Oh, good.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh, I'll probably
yeah.
watch it probably on cinema then, because I have
Hmm.
cinema on satellite, so I can just pull up anything and
Oh,
watch
okay.
it. So I can binge
Yeah.
watch it that way. I like to
Yeah,
binge
yeah. You
watch.
can binge watch it 'cause it's already done, so you can just. That's what I'm doing. I mean, I'm watching an episode at a time. Um, so that's the next thing I'm watching. And then what else we got going on, ladies? We definitely got the our raising Canaan. So I'm doing my own. Oh, can we? Oh, Jamaica, can you drop your link? Appalachian Granny one. Can you drop Tamika's link?
Uh,
If you can't, then I'll try to do it. I guess to subscribe. Yeah. I'm doing my Raising Canaan solo on Sunday, but then Sunday evening, all of us would get together and we talk about it again. I think this you normally Moochie's hosting it, but this time it's going to be EJ. But it'll be
mhm.
streamed on all of our platforms. Moochie got knocked out. She's having some
Yeah.
internet issues, but so
Probably the rain.
it's gonna be on all of our platforms. So and I don't know. Oh, I know. Oh, Godfather Harlem is starting this weekend too. So I am going to review it. I just have to um figure out what I think I got it set up for a Monday, but I don't know if I'm gonna stick to Mondays because Mondays is not usually always good. But so that may change. I think I'm gonna do live, but if not, I'll do recorded for Godfather Harlem. So I don't know if we're gonna do a group thing or not. Tamika, we doing a group thing for Godfather Harlem? I don't know.
I
I
hope
think
we
it's
do.
yearly.
I know I've done it with Moochie the last 2 seasons, I think. So we got to talk behind the
Yeah,
scenes because I
yeah,
would
we.
like to get a picture for that and for The Last of Us. I was doing reviews on that the last time it was out, but I
Mm,
haven't been doing solo reviews right now. So, and then I also joined EJ and the Fifth Wall to discuss Handmaid's Tale. We talked about the first 3 episodes of that. So if anybody want to check that out.
mm-hmm. Yeah, I heard that's a good show too. That's on Hulu,
Yeah, I
right?
gotta catch up with
Was a
that one.
mess.
I'm yeah, I've never seen it, but I've been hearing y'all talk about it for the last few seasons. So I can't just jump in where y'all at now. I gotta start from the beginning. I'm always late to the party, but I catch up. I usually get there. I get there. So and
But
Moochie, you
you're
got anything
fun.
coming up? Moochie, you're not really doing anything on your own right now, right? You just kind of
Right. If anything, I'll just upload some stuff. I can't do lives because the connection is too iffy right now. You see how I keep getting kicked off?
yeah, right, right. Yeah, and you on vacationing right now. You with family and
Yeah.
having a good time, so don't worry about it. I mean, you always holding us down, so we hold you down. Don't worry. Um,
Dedicated.
right. Oh
Mhm.
yeah, so well, Monica, I appreciate you come up here and talk with us. You could have been came up and talked to us. So when they had the next season, you got to come up and talk and come up sometime and pop in once in a while and talk with us.
I
So
feel bad because I'll be waiting for you. Like today, I was waiting for you. I think I fell asleep like 5 minutes before you came on. But I get up at like 4 in the morning, so sometimes I be tired.
oh,
Oh
And I should
okay.
wow,
not wake,
yeah, you
but I
gotta
always
get your
wake up.
rest.
Well, the reason why we was going like 9 o'clock is because sometimes when we was going earlier, it was conflicting with
Yeah.
like we had something going on or something was always so we ended up pushing it to 9.
Oh
Um,
no, it's fine.
yeah, but
It's just I just doze off. I always wake back up again, and I'm like,
mhm,
oh, really?
yeah, yeah.
But I
We
was
try not
bad.
to go too late. We used to do late times. Remember, y'all, we used to do not just for this show I'm talking about, but in general, we was doing like 10 o'clock, 10:30 sometimes because we be night owls. But some of
Yeah.
the people in the chat can't stay up too late like that. So we try not to do too late if we can.
I always
Um,
wake back up again about 11 or 12. It don't matter.
mhm, mhm, mhm. Well, no, we appreciate it. And I think that might be it, ladies. Unless y'all got something else to add in on about this show or anything else. Moochie, got anything to
No,
add
I'm good
on?
right where we are with this.
Okay.
I love her voice.
You know what I
I
do
know.
want to do? I do want to come back with some articles and stuff, and maybe we could talk about it because see what they're gonna have lined up for next season.
Oh, if
Hmm.
you get some information, yeah, let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I got a couple of articles that we could talk about.
Okay, okay, okay.
Oh, and we supposed to have a watch party for the Wiz.
Oh, yeah, next, yo, oh,
So
that's what I
we'll
was going to
keep
talk to
y'all
you about.
posted about that
Yeah,
too.
yeah, because I was waiting for Yellowjackets to end, so that way I want to probably do it on a Friday, maybe a Saturday, but I don't like to always tie up my Saturdays, but so I was waiting for Yellowjackets to end, so maybe next Friday or the Friday after because it's on Netflix right now, The Wiz, but it's leaving at the end of this month, so I said I want to grab it while we can still do it. Are you in the Discord, Monica?
No,
You
I
gotta
don't know
join.
what y'all Discord is.
Yeah.
I have Discord. I just didn't know what y'all's was.
Oh, let me see if I can pull up the link real fast. Yeah, because we haven't done it recently, but every now and then we do stuff in the Discord. With I haven't been doing it, but Moochie has, Candy Love, Tamika, EJ. Um, but I'm gonna start doing some things in there. I know I'm gonna do the
Yeah,
Wiz.
sometimes we play music, sometimes we watch movies. We're supposed to have a karaoke night, but we haven't done that yet. So,
I can't
just
sing.
talk about just to have fun and chit chat.
Yeah.
That sounds nice though.
Wait a
I
minute.
get to see Tamika. I say hi to her all the time. I don't say nothing to her. Cool.
Where is the thing for the
Thinking the last thing I did, I think one when we were talking one day about who it was that fell in the pit, we went back and looked at the first episode to see who it was, and that's when we was thinking. That's when we were saying it was Maui. So I can't
What's that?
pronounce her
Is it
name.
Mari.
Maya.
Mara
Or
or
y'all
something
know
like
who I'm
Mari,
trying
I
to
think it
say.
is.
yeah,
They were
yeah.
saying it was a different actress, but I don't know. It looked the same to me, really.
Mm-hmm.
They were
Oh,
like it wasn't the same actress, but I don't know.
Oh, I put the wrong thing. I put the StreamYard thing in there. What I'm doing? I done screwed up with my copy. Oh, I see Moochie already did it. Okay. Why I keep coming up with StreamYard? I don't know what's going on. But anyway, Moochie got it in there. But yeah, it keeps showing up as stream. I don't know something going on. Yeah, but join now. It's called what's that thing called? Ladies on Discord. The ladies on Discord, and so yeah, we have a good time in there sometimes. We haven't done nothing really recently, but I think it's time. Especially that karaoke night we had during like Christmas time. That was real fun. That was real fun.
I don't know what happened.
Oh yeah. Um. Okay, there we go. I was able to get it. I don't know how. Um. Yeah. So that karaoke thing we did, that was fun. That was during Christmas. I don't think we really did anything since New Christmas or New Year's or something. So it's been a couple months. So I guess it's time. But anyway, y'all, we're gonna go ahead on and wrap it on up. It's been like an hour and a half, and I sure enjoyed the conversation. Oh, and what's this person here? Appalachian Granny. Join our Discord too. Make sure you join the Discord. Yeah,
I
and
think this is the only
it's in
stream
our
y'all did.
descriptions too. It's in our description. It's in my description. I'm sure it's in Tamika's and Moochie's descriptions on our channels because I put it in mine, so you can always get the link from there too.
It's weird not having Demarcus.
Yeah, I don't think DeMarcus watches this show because he would definitely be over here. Yeah,
Demarcus is funny.
he's probably on somebody else's channel right now. That's right.
He's always on a channel.
He's
Yeah, I
always
think
on
Brillo was
there.
live, so he probably there.
Yeah, Brillo goes live on Friday
Mhm.
evenings. Yeah, talk about raising Cain and power, whatever, something like that. So he might have
He
Mhm.
been
lives
over
like
there.
10 minutes from me. It was just funny. We were
Oh,
talking
okay.
about it one day. He lives like up the street somewhere.
Oh, okay.
This is
Okay. You
weird.
probably pass him in the street and don't even know
Don't even know it.
Mhm.
Well, Mark, hang tight. Don't hang up yet. All right, y'all. I'm gonna end the stream, but we had a good evening. If you're watching this on the replay, please make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment. We love the comments, so give us some comments, and we will catch y'all on it. Whatever next video we do over the weekend.
Mhm.
All right, y'all. Bye.
Later.